Hey there! Welcome to Life School. Today we're discussing how to overcome self-doubt and imposter syndrome. Hello! Have you ever felt like you're just pretending it's true? Like any moment now someone's going to realize you don't fit in? Perhaps you've gotten a big break, but instead of being happy, you're quietly thinking, why me? I'm not qualified enough to be here. If that sounds like you, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into how to overcome self-doubt and imposter syndrome, those sneaky little voices that try to hold us back. Let's kick them to the curb together, step by step. First off, what even is imposter syndrome? It's that feeling of being a fraud, even when you've got the skills, the experience, or the results to prove otherwise. Studies show up to 70% of people experience it at some point. Crazy, right? So if you're doubting yourself, you're actually in good company. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to run the show. Let's break it down with some practical ways to flip the script. Step 1, call it out. When imposter syndrome comes knocking, don't just let it brew in the back of your mind like a terrible playlist stuck on repeat. Say it out loud, at least in your mind. Hey, I see you, imposter syndrome. I know what you're up to. Calling it by name removes some of its power. It's not about denying that it's there. It's about confronting it. Imagine it like seeing a shadow in the room. When you turn on the light, it's not as intimidating anymore. Now let's discuss your wins. You've likely done some great things, big or little. But if you're like most people, you downplay them. Oh, that was just luck, or anyone could have done that. Ring a bell? Here's the task. Begin taking credit for your successes. Grab a notebook or your phone and write down 3 things you've accomplished that you're proud of. Doesn't matter if it's finishing a project, helping a friend, or just getting out of bed on a tough day. Then, next to each one, write why it matters. This isn't bragging, it's evidence. Proof that you're not a fraud. Alright, here's a doozy. Cut it out with the comparisons. I know, it's easier said than done, particularly when we're browsing feeds full of highlight reels. But here's the thing. You're only seeing their perfected exterior, not their messy behind the scenes. If you were judging a movie based on its poster rather than the entire story, you wouldn't be very accurate. You've got your own story, your strengths. Mind your race, not the other person's. Perhaps do this. Whenever you find yourself comparing, stop and ask yourself, what one thing do I contribute to the table that is uniquely me? It puts the light back on your strengths. Now this is a game changer. Take action even when you don't feel ready. Self-doubt delights in having us stuck, waiting for the perfect time when we somehow suddenly feel confident. Spoiler alert, that time may never arrive. The secret is to begin small. Want to say something in a meeting but think you'll sound foolish? Do it once. Want to pitch an idea but believe it's not good enough? Send it anyway. Action creates confidence, not vice versa. It's similar to learning to ride a bike. You wobble in the beginning, but the more you pedal, the more steady you become. Finally, gather around you individuals who pick you up when you're down. Friends, relatives, mentors, anyone who reminds you of your value when you lose sight of it. Share your aspirations or challenges with them. Occasionally, hearing you've got this from a trusted friend will override that nagging critic inside. And if you don't have that group yet, it's all right. Become your cheerleader. Speak to yourself the same way you'd speak to your best friend. Would you inform them they're an imposter? No, don't do it to yourself then. Self-doubt and imposter syndrome may surface, but they don't set the terms. You're not a scammer. You're a work in progress just like everyone else. Keep appearing, keep gathering your wins, and watch those doubts get smaller and smaller in the rearview mirror. You've got this. Not because you're perfect, but because you're enough, just as you are. So what's one thing you can do today to silence that inner critic? Leave your thoughts in the comments if you're feeling talkative. I'd love to hear what works for you. Until next time, keep being your awesome self.